Okay, guys, here's a really fun project using our block set. It comes with a set of 3 different blocks. On the largest block, I'm going to use paper, and this is just some scrapbook paper I had in my stash. So I got the paper wet and I tore the edges. I'm going to use the dry Mod Podge method. So you put the Mod Podge on and then you dry it. And then once you dry it, you put it on your surface. Or you could put the Mod Podge on the surface too, but it was easier for me to put it on the paper. Once it's dry, you put parchment paper down and then you iron it. And the heat from the iron reactivates the Mod Podge and makes it like glue. It's just a cleaner way of doing Mod Podge for me. On the second block, I think it's the medium block, I just tore a piece of denim and used part of the classic Santa transfer. It says Merry Christmas. And I just used white chalk paste. And I think it came out really cute. I like the white on the denim. I did put wax on the paper. So if you're going to use transfers on paper, you want to wax them because the transfers are really sticky and they might pull up the paper. So see where that A is? It bugs me. It's not lined up. It's not. So I used, for the letters, I used the big S's from the serif monogram, and then the little letters were from the Farmhouse letterboard font. I did not put those in the cart link. I know that the Farmhouse letterboard font is out of stock right now, but if you need other ideas, we do have other letters available. And then I put the ho, ho, ho from the classic Santa on there. I did put some ink on my finger and just kind of muddied up the edges there to make it look a little bit more rustic. And then I used my ink pad to go ahead and just go around the edges. I'm going to coordinate these blocks. So on the one that I put the Santa, I put denim on the edges of it. I probably just should have used glue, but I used Mod Podge. And then on the one that has the denim Merry Christmas, I put the paper on. So I just used the Mod Podge, and then once it was dry, I just used my sander to get the excess off. And I think they came out really cute. They coordinate really good. Even though that A is way out there and it's bugging me. And then this is my favorite block. I made a Santa. So I kind of drew a mustache, and I don't know about you guys, but if you want anything to be even on both sides, I kind of fold it in half and just cut it. And then you know it's going to be even. I did distress the block a little bit by sanding it, and then I put a little bit of ink on it. And then I went ahead and put a piece of fabric on the top to make a hat. And I just used my Gorilla Glue on that with my hot glue gun. And then I have this pillowcase that has this, it's like Sherpa. And so I cut it and I use it for different things like bunnies and stuff like that. So I just cut a piece of that off and put it on the top of the hat. Or not, it's not even on the top. It's at the base of the hat. And then I tied the top, but I'm going to untie it in a minute anyway. I just used twine. And then I decided that I had cut the mustache out of like foam board. And then I decided I needed something a little bit more sturdy. So I just cut it out of cardboard. And then I just glued it onto the Sherpa and cut it out that way. And then I glued it onto the cardboard. And I did paint a bead red and use that for the nose. And I did use blush and gave him some little cheeks. And then the back of a paintbrush, I just gave him some beady little eyes. I did embellish him. There's a rusty star. And then I did put some bells on the twine. But I decided that his hat needed a little bit of forming. So I put some polyfill in there. And then I glued the back of the hat. And it stands up much better. And I just think he came out really cute. Now, the A bugged me. So I fixed it. And I just went over it. I just put a piece of paper over it, you guys. We're going to call it a happy accident. I don't know if it's happy. You guys have to let me know. Does the A bug you as much as it does me? But I had to redo it. So again, I waxed the paper, but I didn't wax it good enough because watch, it pulls up the paper with the S. So I had to wash the S, And then once it was dry, I put it back down right on top and then went over it, and it was fine. And then I just did my best to get them more even, more lined up. And I think I did pretty good. Now, I did put a link to the Classic Santa and the block set and the paste and the wax in the description if you're interested. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you think. Do you think he's cute? I love the Santa. Make sure you share this for me and make sure you're following me if you're not. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.